What is going on, everybody? We're here. We're live. It's a Geeks and Gamers Daily on a Chicago Bears victory Monday, and we're back and better than ever. Jay has returned, the triumphant return of Drunk 3PL. Everybody missed him on this stream. Everybody said, where the fuck is Jay? Where he's at? Where is he at? Mike is on here. Beardo's on here. Thank God Jeremy didn't show up on any of these streams, or people really would have had a fucking fit. But we are back, Jay. I've had a great week. I've had a great weekend. I had a great weekend before the Chicago Bears victory. And then the Bears. Then the Bears were the cherry on top of what already has been a wonderful week. So, and this one's starting off awesome as well. Jay, how are you doing, buddy?
I'm doing okay. Nice to be back in the seat. The Bears game was quite the heart attack waiting to happen, wasn't it? So...
I'm not gonna lie. When the Bears gave up that 14-point lead in a matter of like one fucking minute of game time, I felt like throwing up. I
think it was the call, the pick six being returned at the end. Well, I thought was a little.
It was technically the right call, but it's like fuck. It's like a fingertip. It was so crazy. It was so crazy that was that's what happened. Doesn't matter. We got an epic fucking moment, a clutch moment, and. Woo!
The Dolphins got their butt kicked, and people are getting fired, and that's what I'm rooting for. I need more people from the Miami Dolphins organization to get fired. I took at the weekend, or the day before Halloween, I was driving home, and I just decided to stop at Charleston, South Carolina. I've never been in my whole life.
I lived in Charleston for almost a year and a half.
It was beautiful, man. It was beautiful. And I wanted to go see where Stede Bonnet, the gentleman pirate, was hung, where he was killed for his crimes. So it was a little park out there, right there by the water. They got a plaque out there with his name on it. And so this video is going to be coming soon. But so I was out there recording just a little something, and out of nowhere, this Karen, this crazy lady with a giant camera, comes up wagging her finger at me, saying, "You men need to stop romanticizing pirates. They're just murderous people. Why do you romanticize these things? We're all getting tired of you." Bro, I'm just standing there looking at her. Like, excuse me? She's like, I don't understand the fixation on why you men gotta like pirates so much. They were the worst people in the world. All they did was kill people. That's what you want? That's what you want your hero to be? Out of the blue. And I was like, well, you can say that just about anybody in history, especially in the military or anything else, that they killed somebody. And she's like, no, you cannot. I'm so tired of people coming here and wanting to know about pirates and romanticizing. It's all a joke. It's all a lie. They made this up for people like you. Don't you know you should study privateers and not pirates? And I'm recording. I got all this down. So
You gonna release it?
eventually, I'm gonna edit a couple things and put it on
Fucking
the
do it.
blog.
Fucking record, release the entire thing you recorded. Now we got to see it.
Yeah.
No fucking editing, no nothing. Just fucking put it out. Put this dumb bitch on blast.
Oh,
I
I
can't say
will.
that, like, I lived in Charleston for over a year, never had any experiences quite like that. But I also wasn't, I guess, I wasn't at pirate hangouts, I suppose,
Bro,
most of the time
it
either.
was
So
an
I don't know.
outdoor park. There's a little gray plaque where it says somewhere around here. I did a little short for the Pirate Channel where it just said, "This is probably the place where Steve Bonnet was hung for his pirate crimes."
Is it down by
I
like
was
the Battery Park in that area?
Yes,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
And it's like a park. There's a park. There's a couple statues, a Civil War statue. There's some one of the ships that sunk out there. Like there's a little It's just a little monument park. There were kids playing football. It was cool to see kids outside. Like another section, they were playing soccer. It's just a nice little shady area. They walk around. So this thing is like right at the end. Nobody was around it. I just literally was standing there like recording this, and this lady just sniffed it out of nowhere. And finally, I was like, to each their own. Like, most pirates were private. I was trying to explain to her, and she's like, "No, I'm from Boston, and that's not the truth." And I was like, "Okay." To each their own. I just stood there staring at her, and she finally was like, "All right, well, have a good day."
How do you think it would have gone if I was there, Jay?
Oh man, it would have been a viral moment. I was so taken back. I didn't know how to respond. I was just kind of like, "What? Like, what are you? Why would you even come over to me and talk to me? Like what? Like, were you watching what I was saying? Like, what were you doing?" I was kind of taken back. I've never had a crazy white lady come up to me like that. But anyway, all that being said, we'll see how the video turns out and everything. But I found something that I might like. I think this is I found the perfect gift for Ryan for Christmas. It's the perfect gift.
Okay.
Shift gears real quick. I was like, as soon
Is
as I
this
saw
related
it,
at all? Okay.
I'm not. It's just music, but we're not. Wait, let me turn the volume down. Look at this thing. You could fill your coat with alcohol. I mean, bro, look at this. Come on, man.
So here's the thing.
It would get cold quick, wouldn't it?
Well, no, it would actually get warm quick. That. Yeah, that's the thing. Like, I would not want to do beer in that. Now, I would be willing to do fucking hard liquor in that, which would be extremely fucking dangerous. But I wouldn't want to do beer in it because your body heat would warm it up so much. You'd be drinking warm beer. You know what I mean?
That lukewarm, yeah.
Yeah, like that's not what I want. Now, if we fill this shit up with fucking liquor or rum or fucking whiskey, bourbon, you're gonna catch me fucking somewhere face down in an alleyway because I've just been fucking sipping on that walking around town. I do like that. That looks
It
cool.
would be awesome. I'd love to see you.
Hopefully, it's
around.
beer and not piss. There's a possibility that's like really dehydrated piss too.
Gosh, let's hope not. Hey, it looks like they're pouring. That's beer. Your pee's not that foamy, is it?
If all you've been drinking is beer, I suppose.
Maybe. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'm just saying, like, just look at that, cruising the town. You know, not minding nobody.
Like, you can tell how drunk I am because of how low the level's getting. Where's the straw? Where do you suck it out of?
I think it's a cup. Right?
That's fucking cool, dude.
What if you trip and fall? If I put that thing on, I trip and it splatter all over. Be like a big explosion of just alcohol. I'm telling you, man, I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
I gotta find that.
I gotta get back to Charleston, Jay. It is a cool. It is.
I loved it, man.
It's such an old feeling city, and when you walk down the waterway with all the different colored old houses and shit,
it's so cool.
It is
my first time there, and I met King's advisor. We had dinner, so you know it was pretty awesome. Also, listen, I've been gone for a week, but we all want to get your take on this. I know Ryan loves when I surprise him with stories because I like his raw reaction. You know,
a lot of people like it raw from me.
But Ryan, scientists have carried out the first butt-breathing trial on humans. They've ventilation that provides oxygen to the body through the rectum in patients with lung problems. So if you have problem breathing, maybe you were a smoker your whole life, they've now figured out a way that you have your own blowhole, man, like a freaking dolphin right out of your butt. You can breathe easily and live a lot longer. Man, science is wonderful, isn't it?
I don't know how the science works for that. Personally, I don't I don't know exactly. I maybe. I mean, I don't know exactly the path that this would fucking take in your body to like make it back to where it needs to go to actually get the oxygen to your bloodstream. But fuck, man. I guess you gotta do what you gotta do when you want that, when you find that will to live, Jay. If you don't want to just fucking go in a hole and die, you got to find the will to live. Well, shit, you got to do what you got to do. Stick a pipe up my ass to breathe. I don't fucking know. It's the first I've ever heard of this shit. Butt breathing. Whose idea was this? What the fuck are they doing? Like, these fucking companies and these, like, they have all this money. They got all these grants. They're doing all these fucking trials. They're doing all this shit. And instead of, like, I don't know, curing fucking cancer or Alzheimer's or any of these other like terrible fucking things that are out there. I wonder if we can make somebody breathe up the asshole, and they just fucking do it. I don't know. Why do we? What the fuck?
Hey, I bet there's some guys out there that will encourage and enjoy this sensation of.
I mean, there might be some. It's also, look, it's also going to completely and forever change if somebody's willing to resuscitate you and give you mouth to mouth, because it's no longer mouth to mouth. Fucking lips to asshole.
Yeah, you got to do it through my butt.
If you thought it was fucking gay, just the very idea of having to like resuscitate your dude who's a friend and he's fucking dying, you're like, I don't know, it's kind of gay if I fucking try to like breathe life back into him. It also might mean I'm fucking gay forever. Now imagine. Pucker the fuck up.
You'd really have to have someone really close in your life. Or maybe they'll just build like a machine, like a little portable, like, you know, one of those things that they used to
like for a fire?
A fire back in the day.
Oh, what are those called?
Or maybe there'll be a little pump, like I don't know what they're called. It's like, Billy's back with us, everybody.
Bo Zamboni brings up a good point. That's why you always need to carry some of Jay's portable dude wipes around. Just in case you need to get resuscitated.
Oh, Ryan always delivers.
Bellows. Thank you. Bellows. Yes. That's the word I was looking for. Bellows.
Hold on. It gets better. Hold on.
Well, how could it get better than that?
I'll be done. No adverse side effects were recorded in the trial.
What does that mean?
What if they accident? You know, like when you eat too fast and you accidentally suck something down your blowhole.
That happened to me the other day, Jay. I was fucking.
What if you had a Klingon on there, man?
I literally was just telling this story this fucking morning. Like, I did that the other day, or yesterday, in fact. I was fucking the dumbest thing to ever possibly maybe choke on, which was I was eating yogurt and granola, and I got these big fucking granola clusters. Usually, I like crunch them all up, you know, and put them in there. And I was in a rush. I had to like get to the stream. I was eating fast, and I had this big chunk of granola. They just kind of went down the wrong pipe, you know. And fucking
you turn
just start fucking choking. And dude, I'm telling you, Jay. On another week, a month ago, that might have just happened to me, and I would have said, you know what? It's my fucking time. I'm just gonna collapse on the floor here in the kitchen alone, die. No one's gonna know that I'm fucking gone until Jay walks in and realizes no one's made a stream, and like people will call me, try to figure out where the fuck I am. But now Things been going pretty good. Everything's been going good. I had this fierce will to live. I'm like, I'm fucking coughing this shit up right now. Fucking got that shit out, dude. The sheer will to live that I
see a
felt
cat
come over
throw
me.
up? Is that what you were doing?
Almost.
They're all like hunched over and it's like
I was hunched over my sink, fucking doing exactly that, doing everything I fucking could in my power to get that chunk of granola out of my throat.
oh.
So yeah.
He did it, everyone. Did you feel like you accomplished something when that big thing just flew out of your mouth into the sink? Or
Yeah.
are you a re-eater? Did you go, it's still good?
It didn't like fly out. It was just like I kind of came up like and I spit it out. It didn't like, it's not like I was giving myself the fucking Heimlich or anything.
Oh, I got you.
But I didn't die.
Oh.
I didn't die. I made it.
What a way to start the show, man. Woo.
I have a lot to live for, Jay. I mean, I got to do daily with you.
That's
you
right.
Know? That's what keeps me going. Truly. Doug B for $50. My fellow Bears fan, Dougie B. Boy, am I glad I was able to tune in this morning. We were not planning to talk about any of this shit. You just never know.
I like to surprise Ryan sometimes with stories.
Surprise butt breathing.
Sometimes. Yeah, butt breathing was a thing.
Doug B for another $20 says, bear down. That's right. Bear the fuck down, baby. 5-3. Let's go. Let's go. Alex Arrow Cave. The S tier is back. Meta PC RK Outpost or Drunk 3PO. Shout out, Alex. Godzilla's Greaser for 10. Happy Godzilla Day, cats and chicks. We got quite a bit from Toho for the 71st anniversary, like the name to -1 sequel. -0. Godzilla versus Destroya. Hold on. Destoroya. How do you fucking say that? You know Godzilla shit? Destoroya. On Blu-ray in a new short film.
It's the only Godzilla I know, stomping through Tokyo.
Very cool, Godzilla's Grease. I know you're a big Godzilla guy, so
hey, you should be excited. Did you see the teaser that they released? The teaser?
No.
They just released a little teaser for the next Godzilla film.
Okay. You show it. Also, happy 25th anniversary to Godzilla verse. Mega Gyrus. A very underrated entry with very underrated kaiju. I don't know shit about Godzilla.
I hope he fights the big moth. Here it is right here. It won't take long.
Mothra. I know that one.
It'll go quick. It's it doesn't show much. It doesn't really show anything actually. Godzilla -0. I hope it's Mothra. That's it. There you go.
There you go. Next Godzilla movie. Not much to see there, but yeah.
No.
I mean, look, I was so pleasantly surprised by Godzilla -1 because I'm not a big Godzilla
great.
guy. I really enjoyed the movie, and I actually like the human aspect of the movie. And considering it was in Japanese, like that's a lot for me to like something like that. So it was good. Maybe I can learn all about Godzilla when I go to Japan, Jay. So
I know. I heard you going to Japan before me. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you. I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's going to be fucking awesome. I can't wait.
How do I get on that trip?
You fucking sign up on the link.
Oh, it's a sign up. It's not invite only.
Yeah, anybody can go. It's with Gary's Forbidden Frontier stuff. We're gonna be doing a bunch of tours, different megaliths, and things like that.
He's doing Egypt next week.
He
He's
is Egypt
really
2 weeks from now. I think it's on November 17th through the 22nd. So, so yeah, a little too late to get in on that, obviously. Which I really now would wish that I could go to that, but I'll get to go to Japan, and Japan will be a lot of fun.
Cool.
I think people are gonna have a lot of fun in Egypt.
I've only been there. I'm only there once for 2 days, and it was just because I had a long layover, so I didn't really get to do much. So, anyway,
Flag Ninja. Hi, Jay. I agree with Jay.
Hey, what's up, man? Very generous in my morning stream. Thank you.
Shout out Flag Ninja. Shout out Flag Ninja. Decrepit. It's Don 3PO now. Almost pay respects. Are you retarded?
Thanks for paying your respects.
Alex Aerocave, born and raised in Charleston, South Carolina.
It has a 9-line store there. I was like, I already asked them. I was like, if I did a meetup here, can we do something in the 9-line store? They're like, absolutely. I was like, that'd be kind of neat.
Let's see. Where the fuck am I? Angst Kid to release the Karen tape, Jay.
It'll happen. It'll happen. I kind of just got in. I'm like, I'm in the middle of doing like 8 other things, but it's on the list.
It will happen.
Yeah.
Tobias Nexus Furry. Hey, Ryan, I wanted to ask if you know the stories of Darth Phobos and Darth Desolate. From what I heard, they're pretty good stories. I mean, beyond, I mean, like Darth Phobos, for instance, I'm pretty sure you're talking about the character from Force Unleashed. From Force Unleashed. Beyond the game, and I guess the novelization of the game, I don't know if I remember too much, but yeah, I mean,
Tobias, they're launching an entire Zootopia theme at Animal Kingdom November 7th.
Really?
I'll keep you posted.
Is that before the thing comes out?
The movie? I don't know. It's they redid the ride inside the Tree of Life. They took out a Bug's Life, and they put Zootopia in, and people they don't like it, but it is what it is.
Bias will. Logan Johnson, happy Godzilla Day to all. Even if you're not a fan, it's okay to be gay once in a while. Jokes aside, hail the 199. Much love, Jay and Ryan. Looking forward to FML tonight. Have an awesome day, everyone. Thanks, Logan. Appreciate it. Yes, FML tonight on my channel. I don't know. I need to get myself in the right headspace. I'm way too happy for FML right now. Dr. Gordo, member for 22 months. Thanks. Ministry of Wrong Think. Her ex definitely left her for a pirate.
Oh man, if you saw her, you'd be like, she definitely has 100 cats.
100, huh?
Maybe 101.
Zud, why does Jay always find himself in crazy situations?
I don't know, man. I just walk around. I just stumble and bumble my way through life, and things happen. I don't know. Kind of crazy.
Flag Ninja at Chrysanthemum Tax. Thanks. Desert Fox, there are pigs that breathe out their butt.
What? Is that true?
I
got to look it up.
Not a pig guy. I just eat him. I don't know anything about him. Tobias next is no thanks, science. My left lung collapsed again for the 5th time. 5th time? What the fuck's wrong with you, Tobias? I'll just take living on one lung. Just sounds a lot better than ass air. How would that even work? How could it saturate the body? That's what I'm saying. I don't really, I guess I don't understand the principles behind it, but I who fucking knows? Flag Ninja for 2. What are we doing? I don't know what this show is. Eugenio. Yo, Ryan, the Bears-Bengals game was insane. It was insane. Thank God we won. Bungled Swanger. So Ryan enjoyed choking one out in the morning. Well, I mean, this was yesterday. Right, I mean, your statement is true, but it had nothing to do with me choking last night. Godzilla's greaser. They're pronounced Destroya and Mega Gyros. I know nothing about these things.
Mice, rats, and pigs all share a superpower. They can all use their intestines to breathe. I did not know that. I'm on livescience.com.
We're just like pigs, Jay. Reminds me of the time I swallowed an Alka-Seltzer pill and drank water after it was stuck in my throat and fizzing out. I think I saw the light. That would be weird.
God,
you're just like sitting there as it's like bubbling and you're hoping like, oh, that's rough. The worst is when it's like a little side of like a Dorito or a Tostito or something. You know I'm talking about, Jay. The worst feeling in the world.
Yeah. I once had a Lucky Charm marshmallow stuck. And yeah, I was like heaving to get that thing out. It's a few years back. The thing flew when I finally got it out. I don't know what freaking marshmallow it was, but it might have been the rainbow. That's the biggest chunk in there. But holy crap, dude. Taste the rainbow.
Buckles Twanger. So the next one would be Godzilla 0.G. Godzilla OG. I don't fucking know what they're doing with them. Magasandra, Ryan do the choking thing again. That was hot. Not just kidding. LOL. Jay's a cutie.
You really thought it was hot. You want to see it again. Some of y'all got some weird fetishes out there. Hey, it's okay.
Yeah, I didn't think that I don't know who's attracted to that, but thanks. Zachary Metcalf. Hopefully, when you travel, the government shutdown's over. I have a trip on the 19th of November, and already TSA lines are 3 hours long. Wish me luck.
Yo, Orlando is ridiculously bad. Orlando Airport is horrible.
Well, it's not going to be for me for a while, so. This government shutdown's coming to an end soon. I think sometime late this week, early next week. Flag Ninja for 2. Egypt isn't ready for the new pharaoh.
That's right. Next time.
I'll make it better for them. Star Wars remake where Anakin's throat is destroyed and Vader's suit buttons are on his lower back so he can butt breathe. Tobias for 10. I'm aware of it, Jay, but not impressed. Shanghai Park had Nick and Judy as park characters the past few years. The American parks are way behind now. It's a bit late to play catch up.
Yeah. Hopefully I'll have a whole rundown for you, Tobias.
Yeah, they really should have embraced the furry community a little sooner, right, Tobias?
Yeah.
B. Barrett for 2. I agree with J.D. Advance.
That's it. That was my Halloween costume.
So mine was Ice Ketchum. Ike and Alice for 5. Episode 6, Return of the J.D. Return of the Jedi. Return of the Jedi. And then Flag Ninja, Happy Jessica tax. Everybody's getting fucking taxes in here. American Man, looks like I wasn't the only one having a great weekend. Shout out to your Bears, Ryan, as if there wasn't enough crazy games already. It was nuts. But we actually got to talk about entertainment stuff, Jay. We just been babbling on and on and on and on and on and on. So
sometimes a chill day is not bad, though, don't you think?
Yeah, it's a good Monday. I'm having a good time.
Yeah.
But we got to actually talk about something. There's a story that came out yesterday that was kind of shocking, especially in the lead up to the release of the last and final season of Stranger Things. And I was actually live when somebody said, hey, there's some like allegations of harassment from Millie Bobby Brown against David Harbour. And I was like, what? Like, is that real? And I looked it up. Sure as shit, 3 hours before that, there had been a bunch of articles written. And obviously 2 stars of this huge show. And when you hear young actress Millie Bobby Brown files harassment complaint against David Harbour, a lot of things run through your fucking head. I question a lot about the validity of this story, what the story means, but also we should make it very clear that even within the allegation itself, this is about harassment and bullying, but very explicitly nothing sexual in nature. Because that's what your mind fucking runs to, right? Old fucking actor, young actress, blah, blah, blah. That's apparently not what is going on. But it was over on the Daily Mail, a big Daily Mail article who, we know the Daily Mail, we know what they run sometimes reputable, sometimes not. But Millie Bobby Brown filed a harassment and bullying claim before they started shooting the last season. There were pages and pages of accusations. We revealed the latest bombshell claims facing Lily Allen's estranged husband, David Harbour. Now, I think there's a lot of things that we have no fucking idea about. We don't even know what the allegations are other than harassment and bullying, reportedly. And when you look at the source of it, the source is a friend of David Harbour's ex who hates him and is like writing music about hating him and all of these other things. I think David Harbour's a massive pile of shit when it comes to his politics, when it looks at some other stuff. Like, look, there was some fucking woman that jumped out of David Harbour's house from the top floor of his house and fucking killed herself not that long ago. Okay.
That's
Weird
right.
stuff.
I forgot
Weird
about that.
stuff goes on. And look, I'm not saying that I'm the fucking perfect person in any way, shape, or form, but there's some weird stuff when you look at David Harbour's background in these relationships and stuff like that. But this is weird because it would be kind of shocking and out of nowhere, especially as somebody else is mounting kind of a revenge smear campaign against them. But report claims Millie Bobby Brown filed harassment and bullying complaint against Stranger Things Marvel star David Harbour. Ex-community note flags source chain. A new report claims Stranger Things star Millie Bobby Brown filed a harassment and bullying complaint against her co-star David Harbour before filming the show's final season. But here's the part Hollywood and the hype account skip. Netflix hasn't confirmed anything. They haven't said shit, actually. Yeah. The claims come from the Mail. The sourcing trail runs through a friend of Lily Allen, Harbour's estranged wife. In other words, the story comes wrapped in anonymous sourcing, tabloid oxygen, celebrity breakup fallout, and social media users noted it immediately. In fact, the claims on X were hit with a community note which stated, the only source quoted is a friend of Mr. Harbour's estranged wife, described from the article, quote, a friend of Miss Allen's, whose new album eviscerates Mr. Harbour, claiming he cheated on her multiple times, said. So yes, the story's out there, but there's so little detail. Jay, you weren't even like familiar with this before we were about to start going today. But like, what's your immediate reaction when you see fucking headlines like this? You know what I mean?
Sounds like something from a gossip rag, like an old gossip rag that they're just making stuff up to try to get clicks. Stranger Things is pretty popular, especially with the new season coming out. So definitely will get a lot of attention. Yeah, on the other side of the coin, though, you would think somebody on the Netflix side or the cast would at least they could easily put an end to this stuff like quickly. Just a quick little tweet and be like, this is all false, carry on, something like that. But they seems like they never do any of that stuff. But maybe it's just too small or too big of a joke where they just don't even care. But coming from an estranged ex sounds pretty fishy if you ask me.
Yeah, so it's like, and it's been less than like 24 hours since all this stuff broke. So maybe we will get just like a statement from David Harbour just being like, yeah, this is bullshit. Or from Millie Bobby Brown saying, oh, this is bullshit. It does seem a rather simple thing to do, but maybe they don't think it has enough energy or attention to even worth addressing. Just kind of let it fucking blow over. I don't know. But this is all we know. According to the report, Brown allegedly filed pages and pages of complaints about Harbour before shooting season 5. So either way you look at it, this is saying this happened before shooting the final season. So after season 4, before season 5. Obviously, things got worked out enough that they worked on it together if there was a problem between them. I don't fucking know. The Mail also says the allegations did not involve sexual misconduct and that Millie Bobby Brown had a representative with her on set during filming. The outlet quotes an unnamed source saying Millie Bobby Brown filed a harassment and bullying claim before they started shooting. The investigation went on for months. There's just so little
more like hazing. You think if any of this
was
true,
what how is she getting harassed? Is he just like making fun of her? Like what does that even fucking mean?
Yeah, like what is he doing? Scaring her. Like
I don't know. And look,
we making off-color jokes about her. I don't. Yeah, you're right. And also, if she has something like that filed, would they you don't think that would be out there before they even started shooting? Like how do you handle that as a director or something? Do they just are they not in any scenes together? Is that how it works? Where it's just like,
well, I mean, they're gonna be in scenes together. It's her fucking surrogate father. So like,
that's
obviously,
what I'm saying. Like, how do you even pull that off? That's what I'm saying. It's like it doesn't make none of this makes sense.
The whole story feels to me like it's not even like that there's maybe there was a little whatever, but I think I highly doubt the validity of the story because like these pages and pages of complaints, that would be to Netflix, right? It's not like you're filing it with the fucking police or something. You're just telling Netflix, hey, these things are going on, whatever. And they investigate. Maybe they find something, they correct behavior, they say, hey, don't do this again. I don't fucking know. The problem with this shit is that we have seen so many. Here's the way I feel, Jay. I think that almost all people in the world are massive piles of shit and pieces of trash and garbage. That's the way I view the world. I think that there are some men that do really horrific things to women. I think that there's some women who do really horrific things to men. Both of those things exist out there, right? But because of the way that so much of stuff like this has been sensationalized and pushed and immediately believe all women's stuff, and so many of those have blown up in people's faces, what it's led to is this like severe overcorrection, which is believe no women, right? Like anytime a story comes out, we're like, it's fucking bullshit. We've seen that faked a million fucking times. Yes. When the truth is, are there men that do stupid things? Yes. Are there women that do stupid things? Abso-fucking-lutely. Yeah. This case, however, it feels like there's so little. We don't even have a description of what the harassment and bullying was. There's fucking nothing. And it's all coming from somebody who is friends with somebody who hates David Harbour right now. Maybe understandably so. But one thing is 100% certain, this comes at a very bad time for Netflix when you're just weeks away from the lead up to this show coming out. Right. So if it continues to gain steam, I would be shocked if we don't have some sort of fucking statement about it and some sort of like push away, like this isn't a real fucking thing.
I agree. It just sounds like someone had some sour grapes and they just wanted to spread a couple gossip things out there. And then the story just kind of picked up some weird legs and just went out there. We've covered stuff like that before, you know, and it's like these fake stories of like movies that are coming out or disruption on the sets, things like that, like weird Star Wars stories. How many times have we covered Kathleen Kennedy getting fired? You know, it's like
some people covered it more than me.
Yeah. No, I'm saying like debunking stuff like that. It's like, so, you know, I guess like if nobody says anything and it just kind of disappears, then there's that. But guess we'll see.
But certainly,
I agree with you. I think it's nothing. I think someone just made some stuff up.
Like I need to see more. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
Like one way or the other. I need to understand more about what the fuck this is. And I think it is something that Netflix is going to have to, like the actors themselves, I think are going to have to say something if it continues to like gain traction, you know, we'll see. We'll see. Mako Gray, all reg for MegaCon, cheaper than some FurCons I've been to. Go up to $1,000. Now I need to see the Zootopia things if I have time during the con. And Epic Universe, local group, want me to bring in. All reg for MegaCon.
Were you supposed to say already for MegaCon? It was cheaper than some FurCons.
MegaCon in March, right? March for MegaCon this year? It's not after the Super Bowl, which is nice. I hated that they were doing that on Super Bowl fucking weekend. That's the most retarded shit ever. I fucking despise it. I had too much shit to do.
Didn't we all watch it together?
Yes.
Yeah, that's right.
I fucking hated it too because your brother was so happy.
Actually, I watched three quarters of the game at my brother's house because I didn't want to come over because as soon as I knew if I came over, it'd be like, hey Jay, can I talk to you? Hey Jay, can we have a meeting? It's like, no, I want to watch the game.
So like, it's funny because he didn't want to go there because he didn't want to watch it with me because he knew I'd be shit talking him the entire time. Yeah. And so even though his team was up 30 points and fucking dominating, I was just shitting all over him to the point where he should have been on cloud 9, right? Nothing should have bothered him. And instead, he's sitting there fucking furiously arguing with me, fucking texting me this shit as I'm just trolling him. Yeah. Everybody gets a little defensive.
Did something happen to like the Redskins running back? Did he break his arm or something last night?
The Washington Commanders, formerly known as Redskins quarterback, Jaden Daniels, I believe dislocated his elbow, which
Ooh.
certainly can look like a broken arm. It looked to me immediately, in all of my years of experience, my medical experience, Jay.
Yeah, that's
The
why I
Beardo
asked.
can tell you this. I immediately said, I think it's dislocated elbow, not necessarily a broken arm. I've seen that happen a couple times. So I believe they did confirm it is a elbow dislocation. I don't think anything was actually broken, but still, I mean, fucking hurts, bro.
Yeah.
It fucking hurts. It just looks awkward. You know what I mean? Your fucking elbow pops the wrong way out of your shit.
Oh.
And you are worried about, because of that, the stress that it puts on surrounding ligaments and tendons, and you're not gonna know for a little bit like how much damage might be done to that. So that's a concern as well. Dude looks like his ligaments just pop out all the time. Like, he's not gonna survive. I've said this for forever. Jane Jans ain't gonna survive in the fucking NFL.
Neither is Tua.
Well, Tua's just a retard. Tua's just a retard. And I think this means, apparently this means registered. All registered for Mega.
Oh, there you go.
And I went to Epic Universe on Saturday, actually. So
Was it packed?
not really.
Man, you picked perfect weather to go too. It's like not so hot.
The weather's getting so nice around here, for real. The weather's getting so nice. It's gonna be like 70 degrees today.
Yeah.
It's fucking great, dude. It's so nice it not being.
No, I cut
It
the
not
grass
being
yesterday. It was
hot
nice.
as
It was just
fuck.
like moseying.
And
No
Jay,
stress.
it's Christmas time now.
I know, man.
Bro, the local news this morning, it was all about like lighting this tree up and Toys for Tots and like all this stuff. It's Christmas time, bro, which I like Christmas time. I think this is going to be a very special Christmas for me. This December, I cannot wait. This December is going to be fucking awesome. But I do really like Christmas time.
Cool, man. We gonna hang out?
You and me?
Yeah. Play some golf, maybe a little Christmas golf.
Yeah, that's not exactly what I had in my mind, but good
Oh.
idea, Jay. We should be doing that. Your brother's been bugging me too. We do have to go out and play. It's been a while since I played golf.
You know what I saw? Like, so I was kind of off the internet for a couple days, just handling some family stuff, and then as soon as I log back on, all I see is Sydney Sweeney's boobs.
Yeah.
That's all that was on for 2 days. I'm not complaining at all. I'm just saying, like, it seemed like that was the only breaking news that was happening. Even though she was naked in her television series.
Yeah, yeah. Like
So, like,
her tits been out there forever if anybody
Yeah.
really wants to see them. Oh, is that it? Just Sydney
I
Sweeney's
think that's
boobs?
it. I was thinking about boobs, and it just kind of having a good Christmas and boobs, and I just started feeling the joy all up and down my body. Yeah.
All right. That's the effect boobs can have on men. Truly is. Bungles Twanger. Jay, check out Disneyland's 70th anniversary key. Pretty cool.
Really? Will do.
TVZTQ for 2. You two clowns are going to Top Gun. Tobias, next travel costs, hotel bookings, cons add up, especially if you plan to get commission works from artists or take part in events. That's part of why I haven't been to a fur con. I don't have the cash or paid time off. It obviously is any commitment you make to travel anywhere. It's always going to be a big thing, but I know we got a couple fucking furries in this chat all of a sudden, like in this community. I don't get the FurCon stuff. I thought you guys just went there to have sex with each other or some shit. I don't fucking know. Like, I thought because it's like tough to find other local furs around you. That's what you guys did there. It was just a big fucking gangbang orgy in your suits and shit. Like, just keep it secret. Keep your fucking your hat on and just fuck somebody in your fox outfit. Just like, and then when you're done, it just probably like smells disgusting because everyone's sweating in those things. You just cum everywhere. Like that's what I thought FurCons were. And
I didn't go that deep.
It's still kind of what I think they are.
Oh.
So, oh no. I don't know. Bungles Twanger, get in, losers. It's Thanksgiving time. I love the food on Thanksgiving, Jay.
Yes.
Ariel Key for 5. Anyone notice how happy Ryan has become since he and Vera started working together? Just saying.
I thought it's because Jay was back.
I mean, it might be because Jay's back. I mean, look, me and Vera started our stream, 2.5 months ago? I've been pretty happy the last few weeks. So I don't know if that's it. And in fact, me being miserable works much better for our stream.
That's true.
But a lot of people have their thoughts. A lot of people do not like that I'm happy, Jay. I don't know.
That's weird, isn't it?
It's weird. Over on the Rumble side, I think we're all caught up there. Never mind. That was the one that I already read before. Jay, did you have some kind of theme park news? I've missed out on the theme park news.
Just a little one, but we'll probably talk more about the Zootopia controversy later on this week when I get more information. But Disney just confirmed something that I've been saying. Like, we've all been saying that the changing of the rides that they're doing at Galaxy's Edge and other places in the park will also reflect their entertainment, movies, and video games. They're trying to combine everything into one event, I guess. So if you go see this film, you can go experience it on the ride. And if you've never been on the Smuggler's Run ride, it's where you pilot the Millennium Falcon. And actually, the original ride is where you pilot it, and someone's a pilot, someone's a co-pilot, there's a gunner, there's an engineer. If you get the engineer or gunner, you get the worst seat in the ride. If you wait like an hour and they give you the engineer, it sucks. Especially if they put like little Billy and Grandma on the pilot and co-pilot, and they got to steer the Falcon, and they're just constantly crashing it. It's a horrible experience. Anyway, the original ride was for you to go and capture coaxium from the Solo Star Wars movie, right? So it's coaxium. They're going to change it to a Mando and Grogu film, like, ride. I have no idea. Here's one of the pictures. You can see TIE fighters there. There's Mando and Baby Yoda flying next to you. I've said this, like, as soon as this is released, it's going to be we're going to understand exactly what the film might have. So I am assuming, and I could be wrong, but I am assuming that somehow in the Mandalorian film that the Millennium Falcon is going to make a guest appearance. I just feel that because of this ride, like, that's what's going to happen. They've always done this kind of stuff before. But again, maybe I'm wrong. But right here, they confirmed that the Mandalorian Grogu mission will connect Disney games and entertainment in the universe coming to Fortnite. But then they also said the stories will involve across movies, games, and attractions. So they had this big deal with Epic, as you know. And so now, like, Disney and Epic are going to do some things. So it looks like they're going to do some Fortnite stuff also in the park. That's also rumored. But they've already started, like, right here. So right now, The Simpsons has taken over Fortnite. They've recreated the entire Simpsons map. I think it's kind of cool because I watched The Simpsons way back when. It's been on way too long, actually, but I watched it back then. So you can go into Homer's house. You can go, like, everything that you've ever seen in the cartoon when you watched. It's all there on the map. Every situation that was in the TV series, you can go visit it, which I find interesting. So that's Fortnite. But now they're saying, look, if you connect your My Disney Experience app account, which that's what people use to get dining reservations, buy their tickets to Disney, stuff like that. If you connect it with your Epic account, they're giving away free stuff. So you get a free glider with that. And there's going to be a lot more to come with this connection with Epic, Disney, and the theme parks. So it looks like they're going to try to tie in the video game aspect, the park experience, and their entertainment, such as shows and movies, all try to tie in these three things together. So
remember, Bob Iger recently said, video games are pretty big, and we think we want to get out ahead of that.
Yeah.
About 15 fucking years too late or whatever.
So that's why I think, like, the Millennium Falcon will somehow appear in the Mando and Grogu film to help Mando. And then once you see it on the big screen, you can go experience it and do it yourself. at the theme park. So if the movie's a massive success, people will flood back to the theme parks, the Galaxy's Edge, and try to pilot the mission to help their favorite Mando and Baby Yoda save the day. So much for that time period that they wanted to have at Galaxy's Edge, where it takes place right after The Last Jedi. And that's the only reason why they didn't have any Han, Luke, Leia, any of those wonderful characters that everybody wants to see. I've never been to Galaxy's Edge. Let's have a Star Wars land and I put Star Wars in it.
No Star Wars fan should want to go to Galaxy's Edge. It's fucking lame and gay. It is Disney Star Wars land. It's fucking lame and gay, period. It's fake. It's bullshit. Like, there's nothing there. If you fucking show your child the first 6 Star Wars movies, the only 6 Star Wars movies that exist, and you get them all excited, we're going to go to Star Wars land, and you take them there, they're going to want to fucking punch you in the dick because you, like, promised them something that was not real. They're going to be so fucking disappointed.
They won't even know. They won't even see anything they recognize.
Hey, you want some blue milk? Like, there you go. There's your Star Wars. As you're just surrounded by these fucking craggy rocks that, it's so stupid. Could have been so cool.
Could have been, yeah. Anyway, look for more of that with Epic Games, Fortnite, parks, and movies.
Flag Ninja, what's both your preferences for a Thanksgiving main meal? I prefer ham over turkey. Look, you can have ham on Thanksgiving, but you can have ham as well. You need turkey. Turkey is the necessity. That is the must-have. You can do ham for your main thing at Christmas if you want, and you can have it also with Thanksgiving, but you need turkey. That is the defining, you must have it, period.
My family has shifted to, we have the deep fried turkey and the baked turkey. So I take both. And yeah, ham is always, it's always there as a accent, kind of like right next to the stuffing and potatoes. Not the main.
Stuffing, dude. Mashed potatoes.
I'm ready, man. I'm ready.
I love mashed potatoes. I love potatoes in almost all forms.
Yeah.
You know? Maybe that's the Irish in me. Not sure. Sly Rye. I think Ryan's able to vent his misery and disdain with FML, so he doesn't carry as much of it with him, causing him to almost seem normal at times.
Normal? Nah.
There's a theory, I suppose, Sly Rye.
If the Bears would have lost in the last second, I think we would have seen a very different Ryan today.
You think so?
Yes. Because they could have lost the last second.
That would have been like an epic collapse. I will say this,
Yeah.
Jay. My Bears lost last Sunday, and on Monday's stream, although it did fucking suck that they lost, they got blown up by the Ravens. I was still doing all right. I was still doing pretty good. So I don't know. Maybe I would have surprised you a little bit, Jay. But I mean, I would have bitched about it on Sports Wars 1,000%. Wank Gore. Oh, Miki Tariff. Oil Miki Tariff. Beardo Fat. Thanks, Wank Gore. Bungles Twanger. Smuggler's Run video quality is complete dog shit. Garfield's Bizarre Adventure. Jay busted his assume being a Star Wars fan. Disney should have sent Jay free tickets to Galaxy's Edge. Jay really wanted to go to Galaxy's Edge.
Yeah, I know. I've been a Star Wars fan for 6 months.
6 months. Well, Jay, we got to talk a little bit about The Witcher. Did you watch for a couple seasons of The Witcher?
I watched Henry Cavill the first season, definitely, because all I heard was there was boobs flying everywhere.
Boobs flying everywhere, and Henry Cavill signed me up.
And then they changed like a hunchback woman into a hottie, so I was like, all for it.
Yes, Jennifer did undergo a transformation.
That's right.
Although, look, she was still fucking getting dick even when she looked like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, good on her. Good on her. But we got to talk about this because Jay, The Witcher season 4 came out while you were gone and has been out over the weekend. And let's just say the reaction is exactly what we fucking expected. It is getting completely and totally annihilated by the fans. In fact, season 4 earned series low Rotten Tomatoes score as Liam Hemsworth Geralt arrives on Netflix. We talked about this shit in the lead up. We saw the fucking coping that the showrunner, that everybody was fucking doing when she's like, well, you know, no one's taking away video game Geralt. No one's taking away book Geralt. You can still have those, but this is our Geralt. And he's the way we want him to be. And he's more emotional and he's funnier and all these things. I'm great that your little fucking crew of like fucking woke, left, lesbian, middle-aged people who like, you're not the target demographic for this shit, okay? You guys are the ones you want to see this fucking Geralt. The rest of the world, the rest of the universe, they don't want to fucking see that. That's not why you wait. That's not why you make the show The Witcher. If you want to do your own fucking twist on it, make your own stupid fan fiction garbage when you're in some happy lesbian relationship that doesn't end in disaster, right? That doesn't end in some sort of fucking physical violence or abuse, right? Go ahead and pretend. Make your fucking fantasy land up. Get it out of this shit. This is what these people do, right? They can't, their ideas can't stand on their own. If they came out with a show that they wanted to see about the world they wanted to see, nobody would fucking watch it. It would be laughed out of existence. But they can push it when it's attached to something people are familiar with. Your built-in fucking audience, your built-in fan base, the built-in attention that will get. And they tried to turn that into what they want. We've seen the same exact fucking thing with Lord of the Rings, The Rings of Power. And we continue to see it in nearly every facet of these IPs and franchises that have been just bastardized and destroyed. And The Witcher had already been going down this road, and then Henry Cavill leaving was the last straw. And now here we are. It's completely getting obliterated. This is not, oh, some fans don't like it. Virtually everyone fucking hates it. I suffered through 2 episodes. I'm not going to watch the fucking rest. I've seen enough. I've had enough. I'm not going to waste any of my fucking time on this shit.
It's that bad, huh? Is it just boring or just completely... Boring.
It's boring and it's feminist fan fiction shit.
Yeah.
And look, it's not to say that, look, there are very important characters in the Witcher story. It's like Ciri's very important. Yen is very important. You have these other characters that are important. But what they're doing with them and the way they're being portrayed, the fucking miscast for some of these people, for these sorcerers or these female sorceresses that are able to change their bodies at a whim, at will, and appear however they fucking want. That's why they're so hot and sexy and beautiful in these fucking games and books and everything. The fact that they look the way that they do, all for diversity's sake, it's such fucking trash and bullshit. Yeah. I love the fact that it's just getting annihilated and that Lauren Histrich is now already setting up for them to end the series. Well, yes. I think there are so many more stories to be told in the Witcher universe, truly. But I also think you have to step back and accept gracefully, what is the end of the story we're telling? This one has to end at this point. So I think it'll be a nice time for all of us to step back a little bit. Yeah, because you fucking killed it. This could have gone on for 10 fucking seasons if you had done it the right way.
Correct.
But no, here we are.
Man, it seems like Henry Cavill just gets a bad shake, man. You know, he's Superman, thinking he'd have a long career as Superman. That kind of fizzed. Unless Netflix buys Warner Brothers. Let's start that rumor. Anyway, just joking. Now he gets like a character that he really likes, The Witcher, and then it's like that thing takes a dump. What's next? Is he still doing Warhammer? I don't know.
That's still in the process, yeah.
Yeah, maybe he'll get the Warhammer
Highlander
thing going. Yeah, find something. But every time he's involved in a project that people like him in that project, it seems like it always just backfires. So that's too bad because those are 2 pretty awesome characters. I mean, Superman #1, playing Superman is pretty awesome. But then Witcher was a freaking awesome character too. It's like, and like you said, all you had to do was just follow the script, man. It's not that difficult. I don't know why they feel like we can do it different and better for a modern audience and it'll be good. And like, now it's like, well, this will probably be the last season. You know, probably over. Done. Whatever.
We drove all the people that we had hooked in the beginning away. We fucked it up. Many such stories.
Like I said, maybe Netflix will get Warner Brothers and get the Snyderverse going again.
I don't think it's going to happen, but you never know.
Being a little sarcastic.
You can always find hope. You can always find hope. Mako Gray, Ryan, a suit is $2,000 to $50,000 for a fursuit. The sex thing is like 1% in suit. I have a cat suit. I just wander around and hang out. Mainly go sightseeing instead. Rarely stay at the con.
1% in suit? Should be 0.
Blunt honesty.
About it.
Blunt honesty from the furs. Now, I've noticed that Tobias is shockingly open and honest on the internet sometimes as well in random super chats.
That's
But maybe that's a fur thing.
That could be.
We don't know. Maybe it's a fur thing. But Jay, you know what I love?
Scotch.
I do. Scotch. I do love scotch. But I love that you're back for one day and here we are. 1 hour later, stream's fucking over. Caught up with super chats, all ready to fucking go. What a tight ship we run. We'd be good pirates, Jay.
That's it. How dare you like pirates?
Or privateers. Sorry.
Good to be back. Thanks for welcoming me back with open arms.
What do you got going on today?
The Monday Hangover at 6. We're going over The Nightmare Before Christmas. Shout out Laughing Man, who gave a massive super chat for us to review that film. So, yeah, 6 p.m. on the Drunk 3PO channel.
Awesome movie.
Yeah, it's great.
Halloween. Carl Sagan for 2. The one good thing about Liam, he's sexier than Henry. To each their own. That's not my main concern, I suppose, when I'm looking at Geralt, but thank you. All right. That is this bit for us. I'll be live on Sports Wars at 6:30 for Monday Evening Quarterback, talking about the Bears and every other game that took place in the NFL. And then I will be live on my channel at 9:00 p.m. for Fuck My Life. And that's where I'll be then. So thanks, Jay, for being back and hanging out. Thanks to the people in the chat. Take it for 2 next week. Ryan's Bears versus Giants. Go easy on Beardo. We'll have to see how that all works, won't we? We'll have to see how it goes. But thank you, everybody. We appreciate it. Take care. We'll talk to you tomorrow.